You mentioned like the Jacka album too. Like, how did you first link up with Jacka?
Club Milk.
That's what I
I
thought.
walked into
Yeah.
Milk, and I saw him. I was like, oh shit, that's Jack. I had some cherry pie. On me. I'm like, yo, you gotta check this shit. I was like, what's this? Take my number right away. Took his number, hit him up. We got a feature, and from there we worked out album.
Okay. Yeah. So that's like I said. That's how we got to record him back in the day. It's through you. So you built that connection and negotiated that to do the album.
Mm-hmm.
And was that before or after the Ampachino too? Yeah, Ampachino album.
Jack was before Ampachino.
Before Ampachino.
Ampachino actually stood up for me on sickness. He was like, yo, you guys are tripping. This guy's dope. Burn, let's do an album. We did it ASAP. Went out to Ohio and we got busy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that I remember by the time you had the Jacka album is kind of when, and not to gloss over, like I remember the Weekend and Bernie's had come out. That hit Billboard, didn't it?
Yeah.
So that was that the first like album that you really had like major success with, or?
Yeah, Jacka album was big. I think mostly because back in the days, All Over Me was on the radio and he had no album out.
Right.
I put the album out at the right time.
Right. What was your working relationship like with Jacka, and what are some things you remember about him?
Man, I remember he was, we used to work at his house in Hayward at the mini mansion, and he was classic, bro. He loved the beat selection. I pulled the best beats. He loved that shit. We'd be getting high. We order Wingstop. We'd rap and fucking put shit to bed. He'd do shit quick. He used to troll me. I ain't finished this album. I'm done, man. You ain't dope enough. I'm done. I'm playing with you. Man, like, this guy's crazy. He was a jokester, man. He loved weed. But, man, he was very, like, militant in the studio, though, because we come there, knock out, like, 2 or 3 songs a day, and keep pushing.
Yeah, the guy, he really loved to rap, right?
He loved to rap. He loved to, like, actually put his folks on. And I think, like, a funny Jacka moment that not a lot of people know is that The Glamorous Lifestyle was me and Jack's song at first. I bought the beat, and then I rapped over, and I came with probably the worst verse I ever heard in my life. And Jack had some little bitches with him, and they were making fun of my verse. I'm like, you know what? I'm good. You could have that. And that ended up being a big one for him. I'm glad I did that.
Wasn't there also a version of that song that had like PSD on it or something like that?
I don't know. Before it was just me and him.
Okay.
And then when I took myself off, he only had the hook at first. It was just my verses and his hook. I'm like, I didn't really do this beat justice, Jack. You can have that, bro.
Damn.
Left it alone. He went and wrote a verse and got nicotine on it.
And that's one of the most classic songs.
But me and Jack had a good time, bro. I love that dude, man. Like, I remember, like, my last moments with him. Like, I remember doing the 20 Lights project, the EP in Berkeley. It was my first time having a meet greet at Rasputin. It was a big deal for me. And I remember coming outside of that meet and greet. It was lines down the block. It was big, bro. It was big. I finally started popping the way I always wanted to pop. I remember coming outside. I seen Jack. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? He's like, bro, I wouldn't miss this for the world. Were you blown up? What does it feel like, man? What does it feel like to be on? I'm like, it's crazy, man. Like, I love that dude for that. And last memory I had with Jack was really, we went to go do some stuff for that compilation you mentioned, the one with the Asian guy on it.
Mm-hmm.
I picked him up in St. Leandro to do about, like, I think we did like 4 or 5 songs. He was like, man, let's not stop. Let's keep going. I'm tired. It's 3 a.m. I got to get back to the house. I dropped him off somewhere. I'm like, man, like, you sure you want to get out here? It's kind of shady, bro. He's like, I'm good, bro. You want to come in and make some music? I'm like, bro, I'm tapped out. That's the last time I saw him. But he was always down to work with me, and he loved to work with me, and we had a great relationship, great friendship as well.
Yeah, I mean, you guys dropped the final album after he passed, so you had a ton of music in the cut.
Some good music in the cuts, also some unfinished songs that people were like, yo, get this shit out to the world, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember also like that Perp song that you had was kind of the first. That's kind of popped heavy too.
Yeah, man, I was a fan of Jack. He was a great guy to work with too.
And you know, speaking of that song, like, again, you were really, this is what I'm saying, just to tie it back, I really couldn't wrap my head around some of this back then. But so you were working the radio, you were working YouTube music videos early, World Star. What else were you doing back then to really get the music out?
Bro, we used to do flyers. We used to go to Pro X and get like fucking 10,000 flyers to have Glider and everyone else passing out flyers like it's fucking promoting a baseball game or something. We were going hard back in the days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit does not happen by accident.
Nah, bro. This shit's like, sometimes I sit back and like get really anxious because I'm not doing as much as I used to do. I'm like, damn, bro, like I should actually just take a little breath sometimes.
Yeah, it's been constant.
It's been nonstop.
Work. Yeah. Hey, everybody, just a reminder, we got the History of the Bay Dregs One official Patreon going, where you can sign up and get all early access to every podcast episode, bonus content. You can help guide the direction of this podcast. Shout out to Skylar Woods, especially. He joined at our tycoon status, and everybody else that's been signing up. Go check out the Patreon. The link is in the description.
Recognize where you got the game. We got our own style, got our own slang. Northern California is a West Coast thing. This is the history of the Bay. Recognize where you got the game. We got our own style, got our own slang. Northern California is a West Coast thing. This is the history of the Bay.